Down to the last light. It's looking really good. I've been cleaning all the cobwebs down, cleaning the lights. And we're down to our last one. Very exciting. My name have been hanging out here. Okay, so years ago, I remember when I decided to build the court. Maybe not at first, but it wasn't long after that I started thinking, how am I going to light it and protect the lights? Because you're going to have everything flying around. You know, it could be a wiffle ball, it could be squash ball, racquetball, basketball, kickball, whatever is being thrown around in here could hit the lights and damage them. And I've been in gyms where I've seen damaged lights, and the thing is, once you get them up there, putting the scaffolding in takes time. And even if you have the scaffolding, it still takes time. So I had decided that I was going to do this kind of basket thing. And I was going to hinge one side. And you can see the hinges right there. So I have 4 hinges. And I'm so glad I did that, because now, and then I have these screws. So you just go up, screw it in, 4 screws, and it's up there. So in this case, I can hang a shop light in there, which is not bad for cost. And in this case, I can now switch the fluorescent bulbs to LEDs, and they're going to be great. Now, one thing I should point out is I'm cleaning the lights. Look at all the dirt on them. Maybe you can't tell how much, but there's a lot of dirt. Maybe not tons. I get more in my wood shop, but still quite a bit. So just to give you a little history, at one time, this was my wood shop when I was building the house. I knew it was going to be a court, a squash court was my goal, but I didn't have a wood shop at the time, and I didn't have time to finish this off. I was building the house. So this was an awesome wood shop. And not only that, I was able to do the siding. I can't remember if I did I think I did most of it in here. Cut it in here and everything. So one of the reasons the lights are dirty is because there was sawdust flying around here. So even inside here, when I take this apart, I have to wipe it down, and the wet rags are working really good. So on my last one, it's time to quit for the day. And I started this project yesterday, well, the day before, because that was when Lucas and I set up the scaffolding. But it's going really well, and that's with me working at my other job all day today. Otherwise, I probably would have had this done by now. But it's looking really good. Well lit. The light is whiter, which makes sense because I think they are daylight bulbs. It just seems like a more natural light, and I like it a lot. And when we get this last one in, I think we're going to have a really nice court here. We have a nice court anyways, but it's going to bring it back to where it was. Even wiped down the backboard some and the rim some. So just taking the cobwebs down makes me feel really good. Now I did not take this apart because I'd have to do that. I really have to take it all down. This is heavy and there's not a lot in there. It would be nice to get all that dust out of there, but it's just not going to happen at this point unless I bring a vacuum up here or something. Even then, I can't get all of it. But the rest of it's all going to be really good. And let's finish it up, hopefully tomorrow. And then we can maybe play a little squash, try it out. And then at some point, I want to tackle the boards down there. And hopefully this will be the last time I have to fix them, because the carport, the goal of the carport, besides having a nice carport, was to solve this water issue. So I'm really hoping it does take care of it. There's indications that it did. Once I tear it apart, I'll be able to tell better. Okay, let's call it a night.